So a few months ago, back in September, Riot announced that they would be merging the LMS and LST leagues. And if you're not sure what those are, that's basically the Hong Kong / Taiwan / Southeast Asia area. And Riot is finally ready to start getting that thing going because in 2020, mark your calendars, baby, February 8th, the Pacific Championship Series is going to start. PCS for short. It's going to have a total of 10 teams from Southeast Asia, Taiwan, and Hong Kong, and we've already got a list of who's going, and there should probably be some names that you recognize in here, like J-Team, formerly known as Taipei Assassins, if that rings a bell, cough cough, TPA Mundo, and the other skins, and then there's Hong Kong Attitude, AHQ, and more as you can see, and if you look closely, there's only 9 teams on this list, so they're still looking to fill that spot, or we just haven't been told which team it is yet. But here's something cool. They are changing the format for the league, so it's going to have just overall more games throughout the season. It's going to be best of ones, which is nothing new, but it is a double elimination playoff, so there's a loser's bracket, and it's going to be mostly played online to start. They're eventually going to move to LAN, but right now it's going to be staying as only online games because of travel costs and all that annoying stuff. And Riot is going to be running it, as you would expect, with actually partnered, basically co-running it with FunPlus Esports, the parent company of FunPlus Phoenix, in case you were interested. And it's also going to be published by Garena, which is nothing new. They've been doing that for a minute. But yeah, I wonder how that whole FunPlus thing, if that's like even new at all, because I've actually never heard of them partnering with FunPlus. I'm actually curious as to how that would impact it in any way. But this is actually important for the longevity of what was formerly the LMS and the LST, now the PCS. And I say important because when it was in 2 different leagues, don't get me wrong, you have a lot of talent in that area, but there was not a lot of talent that could perform at an international level. For example, Worlds 2018, we had G-Rex and Mad Team who did really good locally in their own leagues. Then they get to Worlds, and they had a lot of more trouble. They kind of flopped. I believe they went 15th and 16th place respectively. And then we go to Worlds 2019, so this year, and we had J-Team, AHQ, Hong Kong Attitude, and I believe J-Team kind of stood out from the rest, but they needed something more. They were still not getting, a great standing. I actually can't remember it off the top of my head right now, but it wasn't particularly impressive. And, well, the merging of these 2 leagues is going to make it easier to find talent, and it's actually going to promote rivalries. And it's funny because we just recently saw Riot doing the complete opposite thing with the Benelux region, where instead of merging it, they actually split it in the middle. So you got Benelux, and then you go like this, and then you get the Belgian and Dutch leagues. And that was important for them because that gives them 2 roads to the European Masters. And European Masters is very important if you're trying to get to the LEC, the League European Championship. So it was also very important as well for those smaller teams, because when these older pros are washing away and, it's time for this new young talent to come in, it's good for like the future of them. We're building these small leagues and building up for the future. And it's just good for like the ecosystem as a whole, and overall, yeah, it's just a good idea. But that is all for this video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be seeing you guys next time in the next one. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.